boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Hey guys, it's your boy, Beer Gut Races here. Never thought I'd see myself doing one of these kind of videos, but it just seems like the perfect time to talk about it. In this video today, I am going to give you my reactions to Jimmie Johnson coming back to NASCAR, signing with, or buying an ownership stake in Petty GMS, and running a limited select schedule, including the Daytona 500. As you guys know, I am most likely YouTube's resident Petty GMS fan, big fan of Erik Jones. By the way, not to plug another show, but I definitely recommend you listening to Dale Jr.'s Download podcast of when he interviewed Erik Jones. I want to say it came out shortly before or shortly after the Southern 500. It is such an interesting and captivating podcast to listen to. He goes into about his dad's death, being fired from Joe Gibbs Racing, the redemption story with Petty, which I'm absolutely a fan of. But let's get to what we're here today. I also will be giving my prediction for the Championship 4. So let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I've been quite wrong with these so far, so I think I had Ryan Blaney winning the championship. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen, but let's talk about my thoughts about Jimmie Johnson signing with GMS. First off, Jimmie Johnson is the only other living 7-time NASCAR champion. Pairing with Richard Petty and Maury Gallagher of Petty GMS, I think that is going to help the team grow immensely. It's just, the funds are going to be there. Obviously, Jimmie, being a very big-time sponsor or a big-time name in NASCAR, winning 7 championships, 5 in a row, I think he is going to attract sponsors to the team. Maybe that Carvana sponsor comes with Jimmie Johnson over from his IndyCar racing days, but I feel like this is going to be a really big opportunity to make Petty GMS or is it going to be JJP GMS Racing? I guess we'll figure out what the name. We'll find out what the name is later, but it's going to help them make this car, the 43 and the 42, more competitive. Especially with rookie Noah Gragson coming over next year. It was heavily implied or rumored that he was eventually going to take over that 48 when Alex Bowman, with Alex Bowman potentially losing his ride. I don't see that now. I think maybe they are able to sway Petty GMS or sway Noah Gragson to keep him in the Petty GMS camp. And what that says about, we could potentially see both these cars win next year. We could see Erik Jones in a playoff contending spot. He was a playoff contender last year. It's nothing but good things, obviously. I was not the biggest Jimmie Johnson fan for many years, but obviously I might have to change that up a little bit now because he partially owns one of my favorite teams in NASCAR, the Underdog. It is kind of neat. Guys, I'm super excited about that. I think next year you will see Erik Jones make the playoffs. Now, I did read that Jimmie Johnson is going to be running a very limited schedule, including the Daytona 500. They haven't announced the number. Maybe they can get the 44 from NY Racing. It is a car that isn't ran very much anyway, so maybe they get the 44 or get the 45. Well, is the 45 is ran by 2311. That's right. Maybe they'll get some. They've 40. They could run the 40 car. Very closely to a Petty number. But there's so many options. I'm super excited about it. I think this team is going to be very good going forward. I'm very excited. I think, out of respect to the fans, though, well, maybe not respect to the fans. This guy's from Baltimore, and Dover would be the closest track. I'd like to see him run Dover one last time. Won there nine times, is it? He's won there. It's one of his most winningest tracks. So I think that would be really cool, just to kind of, pay homage to the Dover fans there. Maybe that would actually boost a little bit of attendance there. Oh, Jimmie Johnson is going to be at the track, so maybe it will actually boost a little bit of attendance. Maybe I'm going to try and go this year. I decided to go to both Richmond events this year, and I had a blast both times. The racing the second time was a lot better than the first time, but maybe I'll go. Maybe if he goes to Richmond, I'll go to Richmond again. I do plan on going to a couple races this year, so hopefully we can, we'll have some fun. I'm looking forward to this. Now, I'm super excited about this. I'm going to give you my championship for winner. Now, I don't think I had Ross Chastain or Joey Logano or any of these. Outside of Chase Elliott, I don't think I had anybody else in the championship for. So, it's really hard to just to kind of pick here. We have Ross Chastain, who pulled the video game move of the century. I was completely blown away. And by the way, I am going to share the clip that I sent. I put it on my TikTok, but make sure to check that out. It is going to be posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Obviously, it was the coolest move I've ever seen. 99 out of 100, it doesn't work. Chastain got very lucky, but he is in the Final Four. Christopher Bell, who was in a must-win situation last week, just came out and won at Martinsville. Chase Elliott, your regular season champion, who has struggled a lot through these playoffs. A lot of times it felt like he was getting through by the skin of his teeth getting by through the skin of his teeth. And then Joey Logano, who won at Vegas the first race of the round of 8 to lock himself in to the championship 4. Now, I know Joey Logano is on the pole for today's race. I know Ross Chastain's in the back. I believe Bell and I know Bell and Chastain I know Chastain's in the back. I believe Bell's somewhere mid-pack too. I might be wrong. Let me take a look at that. Sorry about this. Pull up the NASCAR app. I know I should have been a little bit more prepared, but I'm kind of just doing this freestyle. Pole winner. All right. Chastain's starting 25th, and Christopher Bell's starting 17th. Okay, so I think the person who wins this race is not going to win the championship. Going with my heart of hearts, Ryan Blaney's going to win this race. I know, going to sound really crazy, but I think he's just going to win it. He's got that second place starting position. He's had a great car all year. He's just had the worst luck when it comes to closing out races. And then I am going to go with his back up against the wall multiple times in clinch situation. I think we should now start referring to Christopher Bell as the new closer. Christopher Bell is going to be your 2022 NASCAR champion. Guys, I was debating going between him and Ross Chastain because of that video game move, and I know that move really would have. That's going to be the move that's going to be talked about for the end of time. But I went with Christopher Bell. I feel like Christopher Bell in the clutch has got that killer instinct in him, that dog in him. But that's my pick for the 2022 NASCAR season championship. Now, guys, I am going to wrap this thing up. Be sure to check out the video sponsor for today, Raze Energy. Raze Energy, guys. I use their products on a daily, whether it be their pre-workout, their energy drinks, or, their Hyper Sleep formula. All of it is amazing. Be sure to use the code BEERGUT10 at checkout and save yourself a little bit of a discount on your order. Be sure to check out the other series that I am running on this channel. the NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Mode with that 43 Petty car that Will Tonkin is driving. We are about ready to drop the first episode, the Daytona 500. I will post the link to the playlist in the top right-hand corner right here. Be sure to check out my other channels on YouTube, whether it be Beer Gut Plays, my wrestling channel. I will leave the link to the channel in the top right-hand corner right here. And be sure to check out Beer Gut 410. That is my sports gaming channel. I will leave it in the top right-hand corner right here. Be sure to check all that out. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope I'm right. I've been wrong before, and that's fine with this. With anything, there is the probability of being wrong. I'm not making any, scientific picks, anything like that. But I am just picking with my heart of hearts, kind of just figuring out who I think is going to do the best at this race. Guys, hopefully you have a wonderful day. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more. Maybe once in a while I'll pop on and do one of these things. I do want to start doing race reviews, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Guys, I hope you have a great day, a great evening. Hopefully you enjoy the race, and peace out, my friends.